It starts out being goodness is not a one-to-one. And sometimes when we're looking at life's tissues and you're just wondering, there's a lot of hate going on around me, and how can my one attribute of good do anything to affect that? And the answer is that because goodness is not a one-to-one. It is one act of good is not equal to one act of hate. One act of right doing is not equal to one act of wrong doing. One act of life-giving measures is not equal to one act of death-giving measures. And so in business, whenever we have the opportunity to do good or do right or speak life or do life in business, we have to have the understanding that the trickle down, the ripple effect, whatever analogy you want to use, is so much greater than just that single deed. And it's the same aspect of sowing seeds. And that's another one of my sayings, is never stop sowing seeds. Always be a seed sower. And so if you're sowing seeds of goodness or of life or of right doing, and you're continually sowing them in areas where maybe you're not seeing a fruitful harvest yet, the answer being is that it's only time. It's only time that good always wins. It's only time that right always comes back, that justice prevails. It's only time. You know, we see it all throughout history. We see it all throughout the legal system. When things that were done wrong, you know, it's a shame that it took 200 years for something to be made right, but it always gets made right. And the right outcome is always so much greater, so much more powerful, spurs so much more than whatever the wrong did. And the wrong, death, and those things always trickle out. They always run out of steam because they're not life-giving on the back end. That's why you can be mad for a little bit of time, but there always comes a time where it just runs out of steam. You have to take a break. Whereas you can love all day long.
It's great. It's awesome. It's crazy too when you look at the people that do the right thing, whether it be, you know, a boss at work or a coach or a parent or a friend like you, whatever it may be. Those, you know, the goodness is not one-to-one effect that you're talking about, which is you're paying the same goodness. Those things can last for a lifetime. And I remember Lee Wilson, who might be watching right now on Facebook, actually. I remember when I was at CompUSA, the old computer store, and someone said that I couldn't do something. I was stuck. I was the lowest person in the store. I was stocking shelves. And someone said that I couldn't carry around the pricing and availability to answer pricing and availability questions for people who call the store, right? So I was, really ashamed that I was not allowed. I had been doing it for a long time, and the general manager said that I could not do it anymore. I was really humiliated. So these people thought I couldn't even do anything outside of stocking shelves. That's not a way to providence, right? And so I went to Lee Wilson and I quit. I said, I'm quitting today. I don't even have a job. I said, I don't even believe in myself, so I'm not going to go work at a place where they also don't believe in me, because I already have that problem. I already don't believe in myself. And Lee Wilson pulled me aside and said, Ryan, forget what Bob said. He doesn't even know you. I know you. And not only do I think you can more than stock shows for us, I think you can run this department. And because of that, it was just like you said, like business is not one. God stayed with me for years. I did run that department. I ran that department. And good things happened. Result of some reasons of life. So it's like you said, the death that had happened in my life up to that point where I didn't believe in myself was actually stopped by Lee, who's on my Facebook and I told him this story, but it stopped because he cared enough to not let me quit and to tell me that I could do something more than stocking shelves. So you're not wrong. I mean, the life is bigger than the death.
Yeah, and I know that we've all had some instance where somebody said, we're not good enough, or, you're never going to amount to anything. And that sometimes, we carry but and so I just want to combat that because I know somebody may be listening or thinking like, I remember somebody told me this and it was negative and I carried it for a long time. And well, when the moment you let go of it, and the moment the goodness replaces it, the outcome of that is so much better, so much greater than whatever the negative is. And if you don't believe me, try it. Let something that hurt you, affected you negatively, let the opposite have effect on you, and it will drastically change things.
Awesome. Good lesson for sure.
I mean, and I know because I've experienced it personally in my life. And Sunday, the 17th was day 1,000. What do you mean day 1,000? Day 1,000 that I haven't had a drink of alcohol. Day 1,000 that God has changed and transformed my life. And I've seen that in this 1,000 days, the accomplishments and the things that I've been able to do, not on my own accord, it's my belief that God's doing all this through me. I'm just a steward from this, trying to walk out His purpose and plan. But I've seen that in this 3 years, that the magnitude shift and difference versus 10 years of negative thinking, 10 years of negative actions. And although things aren't perfect and there's a lot of things that I'm still praying and believing for, I'm seeing it firsthand every day.